Shoots and Ladders Bad Blood preview. Hey everyone, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
Hey, we are going to go ahead and do a preview for Bad Blood. We're going to rip right through this as tradition continues. We're going to go in the order that we project these matches are going to be. So first match we're going to go over is Liv versus Rhea. What do you think about this match?
It's going to be good. I'm gonna be the same person. I love Rhea. I want Rhea to win. And I think what I'm just more excited about is seeing Dom locked up in a cage, so he can't do anything.
I think that's probably everyone's favorite moment of this match. Just to be honest, I'm gonna go chalk. I'd be shocked if Rhea doesn't win. I think Rhea wins. Yeah. I actually am surprisingly. I'm gonna give this an A- match. My projection.
I'm gonna give it a B. Because I feel like it's going to be very predictable.
Fair enough. Okay. Second match that we're going to cover is Damian versus Finn. I personally love Finn Balor. I'm actually glad that they're not no longer associated. That being said, I think Damian's going to win. It just makes too much sense.
I know you're a big Finn fan. I'm so indifferent for these two where they don't do it for me. So I'm not excited and I'm not like pushing for one or the other. Just based on what I've seen, I think Finn is going to win.
Really? Okay, fair enough. I got to be honest. I'm not expecting much of this match. These guys are two different skill sets. I'm going to give this a C- projection.
Like I said, this is not something I'm excited about. I feel like this shouldn't even be on here, to be honest. I'm going to give it a C.
Okay. Fair enough. Speaking of skill sets that don't really translate, but they're going to do it again. Nia versus Bayley. Okay, so here's my prediction, and I'm going to keep doing it until it comes true. I think we're can't even handle it. I love it. I think the match itself is not going to be good at all. But yeah it's going to be weak. If anything, I would say this would be a C- match. But I think we're finally going to see the cash in because what else can they possibly do? If it's just the match between these two, that would be awful.
Right.
If there's no cash in, I could see this match being a D, and that's bad.
I was just about to say, we already had this match and we didn't like it the first time. What makes you think I'm going to like it the second time? In the kindest way possible. I don't like these two. I don't care who wins. And this is the only way that this is going to be good is if Tiffany cashes in, which I think we got a preview of on Friday when, Nia threatened Tiffany backstage and she gave her that look. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed. And I'll give it a C just for showing up.
Okay, fair enough. All right, the next match should be the stealer of the entire night, the highlight. The Hell in a Cell, CM Punk versus Drew. I know you're gonna love this match. I am too. I think it's gonna be fun. I think this is gonna steal the show. It kind of has to. Let's be honest. Yeah. This in the main event. If they don't steal the show, you're talking about a very weak event. I'm gonna go ahead and give us a projection of an A+ because I think it's gonna be fun. Yep. I will predict. I think CM Punk's actually gonna win.
See, okay. All right. I'm very excited. This is what I'm most excited about. I love a Hell in a Cell. No, shocker. These two are just so great together. So it's going to be an A match, regardless. And if we could just make the last two matches like the entire event, I'd be okay with that.
Yep.
But I was thinking about this because I'm going back and forth because I'm like, I don't know who it's going to be. I'm going with Drew just because I don't see Punk. I don't know. There's something about him creatively. I don't see him more long-term. I see Drew sticking around a little bit longer. So I'm like, okay, maybe they'll just give Drew the win and then he can just, I don't know. I'm going with Drew.
Okay, fair enough. Do you think that there's going to be interference from Seth Rollins?
No.
Okay. So
I don't see that happening
so
yet.
if Drew wins clean, that will speak volumes of the direction that they take him. So I will say that.
Right. And I think that's what they're going to do is I think they're pushing him more long term because he's getting bigger and bigger.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, and listen, here's the thing. I would say that this is technically the rubber match. So
yeah.
in theory, whoever wins is going to have the series lead. Do you see the feud continuing, or do you think they'll change? I personally, I think this will be it. I think they're going to change feuds after this.
I see it ending because I'm like, you really can only do so much, and it's been so long already. And what is the end goal of this? Really nothing. And I saw a comment from somebody saying, because they saw Larry CM Punk's dog backstage with Triple H, and someone goes, "Okay, the feud is going to continue because Drew is going to take Larry," and I'm like, that could work, but I don't see that really happening creatively. So, yeah, I think this is it, but I think Drew is going to be the final winner.
Okay, cool. All right. Last but not least, we have Roman and Cody versus Solo and Jacob Fatu. I think actually Fatu is actually a very good in-ring performer.
Uh-huh.
Better than Solo, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I don't think that's a surprise. And it's funny because they tease that, Fatu's better. I think he is.
Yeah.
I They're setting up with a lot of the vignettes and stuff like that. Some people call the greatest promo of all time with Roman and Cody. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. I thought it was very
Oh, in
solid.
the stadium?
Yeah, at
Yeah.
Georgia Tech. Yeah, I thought it was. I mean, listen, hey, like they're doing their due diligence and they're filling up time. Let's be real, by having these long segments. I'd be shocked if Cody and Roman don't win. I think this is going to set up another potential match at WrestleMania or some other big event. I think because of the crowd, I think the crowd is actually going to be really into this match. So I'm going to give it an A minus, and a lot of that just has to do with the crowd.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an A match. I expect a lot from everyone. I'm very hopeful. There's really no doubt that these four aren't going to perform, to the best of their ability. Um, I was thinking that I do see some interference with Kevin.
Yeah,
Um, Potentially a heel turn. I'm seeing Cody turning a little bit. Um, I'm expecting some surprises specifically from this match. It's either going to be a Kevin Owens interference or something with Cody of him either, I guess, hinting at a heel turn.
sure. So I'm kind of with you. I could see maybe interference from KO, but then Roman taking him out. So then you get like the huge pop that way. You never
Yeah.
know. Your boy Randy can come in too. Like there's some.
And that's what I was thinking because he's been like such a good boy and a peacemaker where I feel like they're just testing him, but I feel like his heel turn isn't coming for a while. I think he's going to go in. I think Kevin's going to try to interfere, and then Randy's going to come in and stop Kevin again from messing up this. And then if that happens, I just have a feeling that Roman and Cody aren't going to win, even though I feel like
Really? Okay.
that's so picture perfect of them. I feel like with the interference, that's going to cause Solo and Jacob Fatu to win.
So what you just said, what I was just about to say, the person that needs to shine this match is Fatu.
Yeah.
And if they're going to win, have Fatu get the cover, and then he can have a match with Cody. If they do that, I think that this is a win.
I think that would be pretty cool to see.
Yeah, for sure. So I can see it. I'm going to stick to my prediction. I just think that I just see the faces winning, but I can see where you actually have a good point on that.
But either way, it's going to be great how it ends. It's going to be a fantastic match.
All right, gotcha. All right, that being said, we ran through this. The tradition continues. Overall, what grade would you give this?
I'm going to give it a B.
Same here.
Yeah.
I think the last two matches are really going to carry it. I think the beginning matches, I think the first match will actually be pretty solid, but then you have the two like lulls. This is going to pick it back up. So overall, I could see it being an overall B. I think the crowd will get into it as well.
Oh, yeah. I was just about to say, I'm like, The two matches we're not excited about aren't even title matches, so we're just like, whatever, you know. So, or yeah, I guess women's title match, but yeah, it'll even out to a B. It'll be good, but not great.
Sure. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. That wraps up this episode. What do you think? Please DM us at the Shoots and Ladders. Give us your predictions. Give us your predicted lineup. Will they add matches before this event because we're recording this before SmackDown? Maybe. DM us that as well. Please like, share, and subscribe on both YouTube and Spotify. Once again, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
All right. Until next time, having an awesome week.
Bye, friends.